That's the, yep, that is the thing I say. I say that when I do stuff. Like when I'm talking to my microphone. Anyway, today I'm gonna talk about the story when I got in a fight with an Xbox fanboy. I know it's a random ass story, but I want to tell it because it's a funny story. So I was at school. I was just walking around, talking to my mate. We went walking. We were sat on a bench and we were chatting. What were we chatting about? Oh yeah, I remember. We were chatting about Tetris. We were chatting about Tetris 99, and we were like, and I was like, that's a good game, and he was like, yes, that is a good game. So me and my mate were talking, and then these three kids. I'm just gonna call them I'm gonna call them the Xbox fanboys. Yeah, that works, I guess. The Xbox fanboys come up to us and they're like, hey, yeah, I heard you talk about this game. What's it called? And give me a minute. I was cold. I'm sick as a. Oh no. I think dogs. Sick as a dog. I don't get that. I don't get that saying. Dog on sick. Say like me dog's screaming. Sick people can't scream. I'm sick. I'm not. I can't scream into a microphone. Well, I can. But you get the point. You get the point. Yeah, since like sick people can't do. Like sick people can't do that. I don't think. Anyway, yeah, back to the store. Oh my God, sneeze! Jesus Christ! I would have to sneeze. Why do I keep thinking I have to sneeze? Now I'm gonna sneeze all over everything now. But so anyway, the Xbox fanboys come up and they're like, "Yo, what game you talking about? That game you're talking about, like you talking about just then." And I was like, "Oh, we're talking about Tetris. Talk about Tetris 99." And he's like, "Ah, yes, I heard that. I've heard about that game. I've heard about Tetris before." And he's like, "I've heard it's one of the best-selling games." And I was like, "Yeah, it's like the best-selling apart from like Minecraft or something." And he was like, "Ah, yes, Minecraft. I love that. I play it on my Xbox all the time." And I'm like, "Yeah, me too. I like Minecraft." And I was like, I don't play it much anymore, but you know, it's still fun when I do decide to play it. I'm speaking with no emotion in my voice. I'm like, yes. Oh, yes. This would be like some batshit insane stuff going on that's like about to happen, and I'm just like, oh, a giant gerbil's running around eating people. Cool. But yeah, and he said, oh, okay, I'll look up the game. It seems like does it have online multiplayer? And I was like, yeah, that's kind of the whole game. It's free, but we need a Nintendo Switch Online subscription. But, you know, if you have that, it's technically free, unless you want to buy the story mode and the bots and stuff. And he was like, oh, cool. Cool, cool. And he looks at me, and he's like, we can play that together. And then he's like, yeah, we can play that together. And he said, also, I think this was me. He said, oh, what's the Nintendo Switch Online thing? Is that like a subscription or something? And I was like, yep. And he was like, how'd you get it? And I said, oh, and I was like, oh, it's easy. You just go to the eShop and you go down and you get it. He was like, okay. Yeah, cool. What's the eShop? And I was like, oh, it's the shop. It's like you know, it's where you go to buy things. And he was like, oh yeah, I forgot that. I forgot that people call it that. I said, yeah. I said, oh, also, you can't play it on Xbox. It's Nintendo Switch only. And he was like, I will kill you. He didn't say that, but I just look at him and I'm like, oh no, please. I look at him and I'm like, why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me? And he's like, when you talk about a game that's not for Xbox, I kill you. And I was like, oh, okay. Could you not? And he was like, no. And he just charges at me. So I just walk out the way. I like, well, I didn't walk. I run. I run. I'm running. I am running at like full speed. From this kid, and this kid is running at me. He's like running at me. He's like Usain Bolt. He's going like 200 miles per hour, and I'm just running. I'm just running. I run so fast. Like this was like the deadliest game of tag ever. Running, he's trying to grab me. He's like, oh, I'm gonna toss you. I'm gonna throw you at that tree. And he's pointing to a tree, and I'm like, oh no, please don't throw me at me. And he's like, and I'm like, please don't throw me at the tree. And he's like, I will throw you at that tree. And I'm like, oh, please don't throw me at that tree. I really don't want to be thrown at trees. They hurt me when you get lashed at them. He's just looking at me, and he's like trying to punch me, but it doesn't work because he's like 4 feet away from me. I don't know how long a foot is, but he's like 2 meters away from me. I think I don't know. I didn't pull out a measuring stick, and then pull out a giant tape measure thing. Just measure it like how oh, what's the distance you were trying to what's the word? Punch me in the face. Just gonna say that from. No, but it was like a lot. He tried to punch me. He just punched the air, and I was like, it's like you're not. I just said, mate, you're not gonna hit me too far away. Like, see, while I'm running, Jesus Christ. What I said that while I'm running. And the kid's like, oh yeah, I didn't know about that. And I'm just joking. Okay, the kid was like, why would you let me punch you? And I'm just like, oh, okay, please don't hurt me. I like to live. He's just running at me. He's running at me like full speed. I said that before actually. But no, so what he does is he picks up a stick. This is like a massive stick. This stick is like, I don't know, it's like a meter or something. I don't know how long a meter is. We have like something that's a meter long that I can measure it by. I have a trophy over there. It's the size of that trophy. I'd show you. I'd take like a photo of the trophy and show it up, but that's me. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't care. But where is the trophy? I am blind. I have no idea where this trophy is. Anyway, so he grabs the stick and he just starts trying to smack me with the stick. He's like waving this stick around like full speed. He is like waving. He's waving around this stick. This stick, I'm surprised he didn't just like he was about to just smack me like this is bloody Super Smash Brothers. But to grab a stick, fling me into nowhere, fling me into bloody outer space. He's like, what? Like, mate, stop doing pick up sticks and try and I don't even know where it is. Bed. I don't know. I can't remember anything. And I'm like, please do not do that. That like is not good. And he just starts screaming. He just starts screaming. But it's like whisper screaming. He's like, no, it's like that. It's like a, no, even try that. Like, it sounds like he's just about to like break down and. Oh my god. My dog's doing. Oh, my dog's doing a noise. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, yeah. Anyway. So he starts making that noise like he's about to just drop down dead, and I am confused. Like I'm like, are you like, what are you doing? And then he just sits down. He squats down. Like he crouches. Like I don't know, that's a dumb word. He squats down. He's like squatting. That's red. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak. Yeah, he squats down and he just starts staring at me. And I just walk off, and I'm like, hey, I just realised I need to like not be here, and I run away, and yeah, that's the story of how I got in a fight with an Xbox fanboy. That was the whole. That was a dumbass story, but I'm gonna tell it anyway because I don't know. I wanted to.
weed you wouldn't believe. And I get more